VIVISECTOR The Beast Within is a first-person shooter game from 2005 created by Ukrainian game studio Action Forms. As usual, here's the timestamp to skip ahead to the gameplay, bypassing development information. Not everyone cares about that stuff. The story of VIVISECTOR begins with a certain character by the name of Duke Nukem.
Half man, half animal, all dead.
Thumbnail was not a clickbait. If you are on the younger side, you might not know it, but Duke stood beside Lara Croft, Sonic, and even Mario once as instantly familiar icons of gaming. From humble platforming beginnings with Apogee Software to the series highlight of Duke 3D in '96, the franchise began struggling a bit after that, although I do have a soft spot for Land of the Babes on the PlayStation. Any other fans of that here? After that we had Manhattan Project in 2002, actually a pretty solid game but not what they wanted. What else? Some mobile projects and the ever-delayed Duke Nukem Forever, initially announced in 1997 and would not appear on store shelves until 2011, garnering pretty crappy reviews. In between this there were tons of scrap projects. The 2001 Duke Nukem Forever, which you can get a buggy half-baked version of online if you want. Here's some footage of it. This one could have been great, I think. In 2001, Duke Nukem Endangered Species was announced, plopping the blonde beefcake into the jungle to hunt everything from dinosaurs to snakes, all using an enhanced version of the Carnivore's game engine. This novel idea lasted until December of that year before being cancelled. The development team, Action Forms, though, didn't just move on. Instead, took all the hard work in game thus far created and changed the title, the hero, and the weapons, and probably a load of other stuff, all resulting in today's game, VIVISECTOR. Action Forms, the Ukrainian studio, are no slouches either. You don't just get to develop a new Duke game back in the day based on nothing. Their first game was the FPS Chasm the Rift. 100% a game I will cover one day, a beautiful chunky FPS from '97. Ooh! Just look at those chunks. Then the team focused on the Carnivore series for a few years, a dinosaur hunting game franchise which bagged them Duke. VIVISECTOR's first working title was Creatures of Dr. Moreau. Yeah, this game didn't just return to being a straightforward hunting experience after losing Mr. Nukem. So what about this Island of Dr. Moreau side of the game? Pretty much what you would expect from the thumbnail. My uneducated guess is that the Duke project had some humanoid animal alien models left around, and someone around the Ukrainian office was probably reading H.G. Wells' novel at the time. Maybe it will all become clearer when we jump into this game and see how this mess ended up. Let's all look inwards and find that beast within. Oh, actually, just before we start, click here on your YouTube page and check if restricted mode is on. This has been turned on automatically for some people, and it will just stop you seeing your favorite YouTubers' videos. Look at the difference between it on and off on my page. Bloody hell. Anyways, cue the playthrough code! Cue the play... okay, whatever. Oh look, it's our main man. What's his name again? I just heard it.
What?
I need to tell you something. Listen, please. You need to know this. It's really important.
You sure you don't want to wait 10 seconds and hear her out?
Don't start.
No?
Okay?
I'm sure it's not that important.
As you know, a week ago, Liam Quaid's squad was sent to the conflict zone with short notice without taking necessary precautions.
We've landed on Soreo Island, somewhere in the tropics with no real plan, just some political conflict going on in the background and some lost soldier around to be found. Okay, game, relax. I think our main guy has the shakes. Just waiting for it all to kick off. Maybe if we meander over here. Yep, that's it. All our friends are dead. Oh, all those names I remember. Girlfriend? We need to get moving for extraction.
My cans! My precious antique cans!
Oh yeah, that's the guy. Are you friendly? Nope. Ooh, physics. Closer inspection time, hold on. Skeletons? Doing Marvel before Marvel films, giant beams into the sky are all over this game, handily pointing out where you need to go right until the end. Think of them as checkpoints you need to go to.
You haven't been identified. Activate the transloader.
We also need to get our hands on a transloader apparently, otherwise the island guards are hostile. It's a magical ID device to get through island checkpoints, but who are we?
What am I?
Stuff is definitely going down now. While we seek out our transloader inside island interiors, let's go over the starting weapons. A trusty M16-like assault rifle, a little inaccurate at range, but deals with mid-range easily enough. Our quick switch pistol is a last resort, but is better at range somehow. It's not too bad. And finally we get this knife, mainly used to open ammo crates and health crates, but I guess you can slice and dice if you want to get up close. These modified beasts Terminator into existence, and their numbers are rising. The extraction plane nosedives as our hero looks on in horror. So now what?
Wait. Turner? This is Liam Quaid.
Cade Mila Fulcher, Liam Quaid. A fine Irish name, to be sure.
How many you got there? 3 of us. 2 weeks in hell. Unbelievable.
Liam, we gotta get out of here. Too many of them. Go, go, go!
We can communicate with him using our transloader now. He will guide us around. It's wander a few feet forward, an enemy group will spawn in with a familiar sound. This is how the first third of VIVISECTOR kinda goes. The game isn't really giving hunting game vibes, and it definitely doesn't feel like Duke Nukem either.
Take it, baby.
Did that kitty just breathe fire on me? Flame-throwing tigers, huh? My bad, jaguars. The fan wiki is great for facts. It was my go-to. Right about now, this feels very like Serious Sam. The groups of enemies warping in with a sound. Good animal sounds, too. But we have been given a shotgun, the first great gun of the game. Get your shotguns right in FPS games, this is key. And VIVISECTOR does. Okay, it's not mind-blowing, but this is super solid and I really like that gun model. Oh, monkey. Easily the most annoying enemy in the game at this point, and won't show up at all in the later stages. Distant apes with mortars. You hear those guys spawn in, you deal with them very quickly. Those cannons will melt you. Use the minimap to find them, and also use our new sniper rifle, which is occasionally useful, but against these damn dirty apes, it's key. Oh, you monkey bitch. This first third of the game is quite repetitive. Not enough plot is kicked in, it's mundane tasks. Liam, aka Mr. Clean here, tells us to move somewhere, fight packs of animals on the way, move to a green beam, smash crates for ammo and health, rinse and repeat. We do get some new enemies. A lion with a rocket launcher, sure. A rocket launcher, that works a lot better on paper.
What is that?
Oh, bear tank. Okay, that's very cool. The enemy designs are really great, and you just wait until later on. We also get stealth kitties, much like feral druids in World of Warcraft, just pouncing on you and ripping you to shreds.
This is Kurt Robinson.
Kurt, affirmative. This is General Dogstone.
General Dogstone, huh? Is he part dog? Will he be? Not much plot being given yet. Our Irish friend Liam is en route to the General here, who knows far more about our history than he is letting on. We were sent to this island for a very specific reason, not told to us yet.
That's why I had to get you on this island. That was the plan.
Me? What's so special about me? And what about...
Here was the first real challenge of the section. Several waves in a row, more enemies than ever. We've a brand new and honestly bloody fantastic M60 that just cuts clean through them like butter. All topped up with a giant rhino tank boss. Again, rhino tank, that makes sense. The armor, you know, it makes sense. Super easy boss though. Not too long a game. Okay, I appreciate that. Awesome stuff. I'm Mystery Machine. Oh. No, instead we are getting some backstory. Let's see. Could be zombies on that boat, be careful. Cold Fear was released the exact same year as this. Graphically, not quite the same. A long delayed production will do that. I no longer baby. I baby man now. So our hero, Ram, was on the island washed up as a baby. Dogstone snagged little baby man from the hands of Dr. Moorhead, who seems to be experimenting with animals and human hybrids. Dr. Moorhead, I wonder who that refers to. Around the game you will stumble across these little drawings and notes strewn about. Just little doodles of the past. I like this, it's flavor. Rockets, huh? I'm listening, game. Apparently Dr. Moorhead's big dome, no, not that one, has been rigged with mines and should have exploded by now. Something's happened. Let's investigate. There's your problem. It's that standard hyena and the TNT. Big firepower upgrades means bigger enemies to test it out on. We get a big boss to end this section off. What even is that? Done and dusted, let's move on.
Gigantic gorilla Optimus Primal transforms with double cannons firing.
We're off to see the general, the wonderful general of Soreo, Mr. Dogbottom. Also maybe find that Dr. Moorhead who is currently besieging the general with his experiments. And just what are the doctor's demands? Us. He wants us. Let's discuss the graphics. This section moves away from the jungle setting to more structures, and it's great. Huge bridges and buildings to gawk at. Settings wise, there is a widescreen mode, but it just reverts every single time. Sometimes immediately, sometimes not. This is abandonware, people. Not much I can do about it, sadly. It's gonna look boxy. It crashed all the way through too as well. Evolution has occurred. Guess the name of these specimens. Go on. Humanimals. The hyena variant here. You get the fuzz, but with mechanical parts and guns. A new Tesla gun, which we pick up as well. It's fine. Occasionally jibs enemies and kind of stuns, I think, but it's kind of slow. Everyone is after us now. Some nonsense about our transloader not being updated. So we fight humans as well as beast men. Excuse me, humanimals. It does feel like the island is brimming with war. We battle through to Dogstone, who is WhatsApping with Dr. Moorhead.
Moorhead, I've met your demand.
Really?
See for yourself.
Kurt, my boy, you are with us again.
These guys are too similar looking.
Now I know you've lost it. By creating these monsters, you're going against the very ways of God.
You still don't get it, do you? I am the god.
Is this Brando?
I understand that I must be shocking to you. However, I must also point out that I have an allergy to the sun.
Look at that fuzz. Tell me you don't want to waffle that.
Get in, loser. We're going shopping.
With the Beast Army men out and proud, it's time to meet their leader, the glorious Lion. Absolutely brilliant design. And yes, I do believe their name is just Lion. Lion captures Quaid and sends just masses of Beastie Boys after us now. The enemy count goes up a ton here. The Cheetah Men might be my favorite design in this game. Look at them. Oh yeah, minefields are a thing in this game. That's cool. That's fun. To the Rams Mountain Center now. And in case you were wondering why it's called that. Another mega structure with a helicopter on top. This is our goal now. Yeah, get to the chopper, I get it, yeah. The game has now switched to more corridor sections. Replacing the open jungle skirmishes makes for more straightforward and less panicky shootouts.
Go ahead, make my day.
Heavy shotgun time and this thing chonks enemies. I even like the earlier basic bitch gun, but this is a blast. Unintentional pun. I haven't even mentioned vivisection point, have I? What an awful narrator. This was one of the game's selling points. You've undoubtedly noticed enemies' skin layers just being stripped from their body with damage. I love how mobile the humanimals are, always leaping from off screen to ambushes. Makes sense. How do we get across? Maybe if we... Oh, you can press the... You can strip enemies not only of their lovely fur and skin, but also their weapons, meaning they just charge at you. Kinda terrifying. Between the corridors are outdoor sections. Up high in the Ram Center, it's not too bad looking. Well, that draw distance isn't the best. Look at the amount of enemies we fight now. I told you this was like Serious Sam.
I have to move the chopper higher. It isn't safe to leave it here. They'll take it if I leave it on this platform.
Oh, you bitch. Safely aboard. Dogstone piloting the chopper, the game nearly becomes a turret section for a moment. Get out of here. Cool. Let's try that again. Okay, this time we land and make our way downwards. Oh, you forgot me again, for fuck's sake.
Guard, get down. There's a flat area over there. We'll pick you up there.
Sorry, Liam. You have to stay here.
Huh? What's going on? Huh?
Oh, betrayal. They all look so similar. Who even died? Oh, that's right, Liam. No, not Liam. Let's be honest, we all prefer Lion anyway, so let's quickly change sides mid-fight.
Are we not stronger? Are we not smarter? Isn't this our land? Then why do they rule, not us?
Yay, go furries. Okay, that was a bit messy and kind of repetitive a section, but the game kind of gets better from now on. You guys still watching the video? Just talking to myself?
You are human beings. You let the general go. Bring me to him. I believe we both want this. Am I right?
The humanimals are fighting amongst themselves now in trench warfare to become overbrutes. We won't see them until later, but the idea is they fight each other to find the best warriors to upgrade. The fuck? Did the door kill me? What is this, a build engine game? Wandering through trenches and stumbling across hyenas with guns is certainly unique a vibe. Even grabbing a new automatic pistol. It's fine. Whoa. Whoa. Check out this blistering chunker here. Even has some DeviantArt fan scribbles underneath. Wow. No health bar means this guy is not going down. Let's move on. I bet you didn't know VIVISECTOR has upgrades. I'm leaving this quite late to tell you. All based on that ongoing score in the top right. Bonus points are given for headshots and whatever quick kills are. Reach a certain amount and you can grab more health, more damage resistance, speed. This part does kind of feel like something out of an arcade hunting game, I guess.
In this, the best were selected and sent for further improvement in giant train cars.
Out of the trenches and into the train station where the selected overbrutes are being shipped for further upgrading. All the while led by Lion.
So everyone is fair game when it comes to war.
Imagine James Earl Jones' voice here, or Shere Khan's. No, my voice cannot do that. Train stations mean trains, and that means train maps, which are welcome in any game to me, ending this part on a high. Look at this unit of a train. VIVISECTOR is really picking up going into the second third of this game. Noticing all those quick save notifications? Because hey, it's me, a save scummer of the highest order. But also, this game is being held up by sticky tape at best, so save while you can. Loading up quick saves most times means the game freezes until you alt-tab in and out. It's fun.
I heard Dogstone's message. I'm heading for the locomotive. Your task is to get into the next car.
Lion guides us through this gigantic future train, but the Generalissimo is onto us and hijacks the train destination. We must redirect it. Using these cylinders? Just go with it, I don't know, it makes no sense.
Make your way over the roof to the driving cab and activate the automatic train route control. We did it! The locomotive is ours. Get down into the engine room and change the route maps. We don't have much time.
Despite following Lion's guidance to a T, the ride ends with us crashing anyway. Shameless.
Listen, Gert, are you still alive?
Where is our fuzzy leader? Look at him go. Got a kind of Richard III Robin Hood thing going on.
But we have no choice.
Or maybe Torrens from World of Warcraft.
You have to make it. Don't worry. I'll be okay. Come on, run! Run! Go to the surface. I'll find another way.
Aww. Is that it? No more walking and talking with Lion? Can't we be in like a buddy cop film together or something? The mine section is, it's nice enough looking. Not a ton to talk about. Oh my god, we have a flashlight. We get an armor-piercing sniper upgrade, just a gorgeous weapon model with one-shots most. And straight through the crotch. Less fun is what overtakes the apes as the worst enemy in the game. Flying hyenas. Just a nightmare to hit. You know I struggle with the zoomers. Delving deeper into the refinery section now. Very Half-Life feeling. Moving within the machinery, avoiding being squished. The Bond tune really works in so many moments in this game. Dogstone, please stop talking to me. I don't really like you.
Special project.
Oh, he's made me all awkward now. I can't even climb ladders. The Gauss rifle may well be my favorite weapon in the game. Back-to-back, top-notch weapon models, super sleek. And this rips enemies apart. The weaponry in Vivisection is really slept on. This is good stuff. Whoa. Quick break, everyone good for drinks? I'll take an oat milk flat white if anyone's grabbing one. Question of the day, what is everyone's go-to coffee order? I found this Russian magazine excerpt with fun but probably wrongly translated information on the game. I love this quote. They want to believe but they don't know who their god is. I'll have what she's having. Are you guys actually friendly?
Oh, what a pleasure to see a human face! You fit the professor's description. He said you'd come. I need your help.
Are you guys doing some scuba diving? It's laboratory time now, and again Vivisector switches up the feel of the game. Scuba Steve here clickety-clacks on his new mechanical keyboard while we defend against waves. A mega overbrute sleeps in this container. We are transporting off.
Now, the most exciting part. Turn on the generator.
No, don't do that. Oh, shit. The super overbrute is out. The Panther has awakened. She has bombs and is invisible and puts bombs on you. Maybe we just run instead. Are you fluffy kidding me right meow? Laboratory means science section, which also means advanced weaponry. A big old Tesla cannon. Alright. What in the world?
Right about is that it's harder to work with.
Who the hell is this? Horror is slowly seeping into the game's vibes. Panther Mommy damaged the cryo accelerator and some incomplete specimens are thawing out.
This is man.
It does it well too. Foreboding lighting and pouncing creatures make this section tense. To be honest, this could be my favorite part of the game. Whoa. More scientists saving, with a horde wave honing in on us. Horror dogs bursting through windows. Has to be a nod to Resident Evil, right? Nope, not that way. Oh, we are in a pickle. Our hero Lion goes toe to toe, claw to claw, paw to paw with Panther. My hero. Out of the bunker and into the snow. Really enjoyed that section. How will the final wrap things up? Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but this shoulder cannon is so delightful. Yes, the final quarter of this game has plenty of jacked up overbrutes in this cozy, snowy landscape. I'll point out now at this stage, VIVISECTOR really messed with my recording software, so I had to do several parts over and over and over. This has to be a leftover model from the Duke days. It's even on that artwork from earlier. And a puzzle now? Me no think. Just shoot game, please. We have access to the inner ice labs now. More huge structures. And ladders. Okay. Easy does it. One foot in front of the other. Easy does it. We can do this. We hop a ride on a hyena popsicle. Dogstone chimes in with cliches until we break out into the daylight in the wintry land. Fog, draw distances, and enemies spotting you from acres away means the screen looks like this a lot. No, not you again. I'll have what he's having. We arrive at the large train station ammo depot. The Overbrute's final upgrade, the Tigers, are here, who take far too much damage and rocket you down very quickly. We also get a last-minute howitzer cannon. That's always fun. It's a fun big arena to fight in, like a big warehouse. The great hallway afterwards houses a few more brutes, but the end is in sight. A great zeppelin in the sky. It's time to confront Dogstone. He has nowhere to hide. Wait. Hey! Unhand me, you fiends.
You could be a good father, Kurt.
Brace yourselves, Dr. Moorhead has some big news for us.
Dream of any woman. Of that nice young lady, for instance. Malika?
She lives. And what was she trying to tell us earlier? Oh my god, she's pregnant. With Dr. Moorhead's baby. No, it's our baby. Meanwhile, the true hero Lion sneaks aboard.
Hey, General! Thought I was dead, didn't you?
He still has that bomb on him and he confronts Dogstone, who is cosplaying as the guy from Avatar now. Very insightful. I just fell off the Zeppelin and it cuts to the next part. What a super awkward transition. It is, however, time for the final fight with Mecha Dogstone.
There's a ship line down there. It already has the seeds of the brave new world, and it awaits a leader. Only one will be that leader.
I can't say it's a particularly good boss fight. They so rarely are in FPS games, especially the older ones. Shoot the illuminated power components on the mech's back, dodge the fire. It's like Resident Evil boss fights, only a little worse. Oh well. This genuinely unnerved me, dropping into the creepy darkened depths of the water. Do not like that. Nope, don't like that. Let's talk to Dr. Moorhead finally, snuggle down in his ocean bottom base here. Finally get some closure on what's going on.
Nature is full of controversy. We have been awarded an eternal life.
So just like in the island of Dr. Moreau, Dr. Moorhead here is creating a perfect society. No, not the furry army or mecha borkers. Turns out our baby is the next step. And the sound is cut out. Cool. Guess I'll add my own noises. Hey there, love. Why am I sounding like Paul McCartney now? I guess we are in a yellow submarine. We rise to the surface reborn, with our super baby ready to pop. And with that, he waves to us and whispers, "To the Humanimal Mobile." Vivisector took me about, considering the crashes and replaying sections for recording issues, I'd say about 9 hours, I would reckon. Most playthroughs are about 7. You can't buy this game online anywhere. You can find a handful of copies used or on eBay. There are probably other ways out there to find it. No idea, wouldn't know myself. With that said, it probably isn't surprising that Metacritic has one review here, and it's a Russian user review. I'll get to it in a second. If I use my Google Foo, I can directly search for things and find stuff. Here we go. Okay, GameSpot. Frags O'Plenty in 2007 summed up Vivisector with, "Overall, Beast Within will keep the FPS lover satisfied, as well as those who like a good story. People looking for revolutionary gameplay and state-of-the-art visuals, however, should probably look somewhere else." 7.7 out of 10. They also drew particular attention to the game's audio, the snarl and gun sounds. Okay, interesting. Let me inspect your other reviews. Perfect Dark 10, Portal 10, Command & Conquer 8.5. Wow. What didn't this guy like? Superman Returns on the Xbox 360? I have no idea what to do with that information. How about the user review then? GotterPotter56 says, "This isn't English." Okay. A drawn out, boring game. At the end of the game you can see that the developers have improved a bit, but it's still very bad. Anabiosis is a great game, but this is a trial run at best. Anabiosis? Oh, cryostasis. Yeah, that's a good game. Very different though. But what do these people know? What do I know? Let's organize my thoughts with the good and the bad. Okay, the bad. The game gets very repetitive. Keeping shooters interesting is not that easy. Turns out moving forward and having enemies spawning in, rinse and repeat, isn't all that. It does get better as it moves on though. Takes at least 2 or 3 hours. The score is very bland overall, a few little rock chops thrown in to pump up the blood. The story is kinda just a mess, despite some fun stuff in the background. Shorten the length and put more background information and character driven moments, and this could have been fascinating. Considering they threw physics in, I'd like more physics interactions you can get moments off of. Considering this was just, a year after Half-Life 2? Bit of a nitpick that one though. Alright then, how about the good? The human characters are very bland, but you gotta love those humanimals. Animal cyborgs, the lion and the gigantic shielded bull, the cheetah men, absolutely wonderful creations. The guns are pretty good. The Gauss and sniper rifles stand out, those weapon models are exceptional, and the super shotty is a blast to use. Both the train and the horror-esque lab sections are fantastic. Some of my favorite game zones recently. Really freshen up the game. I have to point out that the developers tried hard here. This is not lazy. There are tons of things being attempted here, for better or worse. Some graphics and sections still look great. The big train, the characters, the moving parts, the fuzz. At the end of the day, did I enjoy my time on Vivisection? Actually, sums it up quite well. It's an extremely mixed bag of a game. Discussing the development timeline and it beginning as a Duke Nukem really explains a lot. It's messy and it doesn't really know what it wants to be. Sometimes it's a serious Sam like in the jungle fighting huge waves of enemies. Sometimes it's a bit more narrative focused, adult game, complete objectives as the storyline plays out in the moody laboratories with almost horror vibes. And sometimes it's a blockbuster adventure on a train, up on high in a megastructure or in the refinery, action set pieces making you feel like James Bond. It doesn't do any of these badly either, it's just they should have focused on one, maybe two, and really refined that premise down. What we do have kinda works in a way, but it's too drawn out, too much filler, but beneath all the rubble weighing it down, there is some shining gems there. Some fluffy gems, I guess. If you want a 2000s shooter that is trying some new things, check it out, and trust me, it gets better as it goes on. Thank you all for watching. Big shout out to those Ko-Fi supporters. MDMNC, Cruella, Jonathan, Debbie, Peruru1231, Kava Somnia, Hyena Beans. You are all amazing. If you want to support the channel, here is my Ko-Fi link. You can leave a tip or sign up and follow. Just watching the videos though, liking, commenting and sharing is so appreciated. YouTube is being super weird right now for any channels with anything controversial. I'm sure AI finds my fart sounds a bit controversial or something. Anyways, I hope you're doing well out there. Another week gone by in the world in its current state in 2025. God only knows what's next, for the world and for me. My goal is to provide a laugh, some nostalgia, and if I did that for a second, I've done my job. Stay safe out there, I'm Mystery Machine, and I'll catch you next time.